Jude. Hey, where's she gone with all that dirty washing? She should have been back ages ago.
The way she's been lately, we'll be lucky if she's back by lunch.
Poor Jude.
Yeah. We thought we had troubles when we were stuck in that bloody drain. Well, look what the cat dragged in. And what's up with you?
Your bloody fault. What'd you have to go and tell Vera about me and David for?
She would have heard from Fletch sooner or later, and it's better she hear our version first. Anyway, how come you aren't at classes? Have they given him the bullet already?
No, because they won't let him and me be on our own, and no one else gives a damn, and so the classes have been cancelled.
Has he come? Has he go?
Well, Lizzie, you'd come, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. Rude bugger he is.
Well, he was only telling you straight. You're too old to be a lawyer. Why don't you take up pottery or finger painting or something?
Because I'm not interested.
Be?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind learning a trade. How about locksmith?
Oh, be serious.
Oh, serious, be buggered. Listen, when I was your age, I was in love with Peter Finch, and I had about as much chance of getting off with him as you do with David Andrews.
Hell, me with Errol Flynn.
Look, love, there is no point pining after something you can't have. Understand?
Aha, a couple of cheers, eh?
Hello, Sid. Care to join me?
Oh, no. I better get on. I just came in to look for the list Mr. Fletcher left for me.
Didn't he give it to you?
No.
Is this it?
Looks like a nice, easy day for me. Well, this won't take long. Oh, Mrs. Morris.
Oh, Meg, please.
Meg. Yeah, I wonder, could I take you and Mrs. Birdsworth to the hospital this afternoon?
I don't think so, Sid.
Well, it'd save the prisoner taxi fare. I mean, I do work here.
Oh,
if there isn't...
it's because you're a member of the staff that I can't encourage your friendship with Lizzie. I mean, you have to follow regulations, the same as we do.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Does seem a bit silly, though. I mean, well, we're not likely to get up to any hanky-panky at our age, are we? No, I just like having a chat to someone of my own generation now and then. Don't get out much at home.
All right, then. But as long as you don't spread it around, I'll meet you outside the main gates at 1:30.
I'll be there.
Well, you didn't take long to show your true colours.
What are you talking about?
I've just been speaking to Mr. Fletcher about that delightful exhibition last night. All the women are up in arms about it.
About what? You've got hold of the wrong end of the stick, Vera.
Oh, I don't think so. We've had people like you in here before, full of fancy ideas, but only interested in one thing, using these women for their own disgusting ends.
Oh, that is almost laughable. When I first came here, you made me think the women were animals of some sort.
Well, you obviously took me literally.
Now, look, how about hearing my side of the story?
I've heard the facts from Mr. Fletcher. Now, I take my job very seriously, Mr. Andrews. And as far as I'm concerned, these women should be protected against men who abuse their authority. And that obviously includes you.
Oh, come on. Door will never be finished at this rate.
Oh, sorry, Lizzie. Just that I feel so bad about what happened to Dave, and I can't even get to see him to apologise.
All right. That does it. I'm sick to death of you mooning around like some kind of lovesick calf, Doreen. Now, I've tried being nice, and I've even tried mollycoddling you, but the old patience is wearing just a bit thin. Now, either you buck yourself up or you go and work somewhere else.
All right, Lizzie, time to... What's the matter here?
Oh, nothing, Mrs. J.
Come on, Mrs. Morris now.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
All right, Lizzie, time for your appointment.
Beauty! See you later, girl.
Hey, slow down, otherwise you'll have another attack.
Who, me? I'm as strong as an ox. Me old ticker's gonna last a long time yet. Struth, talk about service. Taxi door to door. Who said Wentworth wasn't like a hotel?
Quite a few people, Lizzie.
I remember when I was on the outside, that's when they found out that I shouldn't have been in all them years. I went into town for a drink, Young and Jackson's. I hadn't been there for years, so I took a taxi. Anyway, the taxi driver must have been Italian or Russian or a Pom or something, because I couldn't understand a word. And he took me miles out of me way just because he couldn't speak plain English. Mind you, I wouldn't mind if this bloke today took us for a few miles around the back block.
Oh, I think our driver will know where he's going, Lizzie.
Sid! What you doing here?
Oh, I'm the prison chauffeur for the day.
Beauty! Good old Davo. I mean, Mrs. Davidson.
Oh, Lizzie, I don't think Mrs. Davidson actually knows about this arrangement. Not that she would
don't
mind.
you worry, Mrs. Jackson. Mum's the word.
Elizabeth, it's Mrs. Morris now.
She'll always be Mrs. Jackson to me.
Thanks, Bill.
Oh, Sid. Thank you.
Hi. It's Hazel, isn't it? Hazel Kent?
Yeah,
You're doing a good job there.
thanks. I want to be an expert by now. I've been doing it all my life.
Is that right? There's a job.
Sometimes. Sometimes I've got a job in a factory or a supermarket or something.
What'd you do when you first left school?
What is this? You want my life history or something?
I'm not a very subtle salesman. I just want to know why you haven't signed on for any classes.
Schoolwork? Sure. Who needs it? Bit late for me.
Sure. If you like cleaning floors.
Look, I went to school till I was 14. I had a load of rubbish stuffed down my throat about triangles and adjectives and William the Bloody Conqueror. What's the use of that? When I left, I didn't know what a bank was for. Couldn't even handle a little bit of money I was getting. Got kicked out of my room by some bastard of a landlord. They never teach you at school about how to handle any of that. What's the use of maths and English when you can't even handle shopping for groceries?
Yeah, I take your point. Look, if I could tee up something that would be of more use to you on the outside, would you be prepared to come along?
Yeah, I suppose. I'm not that keen on scrubbing floors.
Thanks.
What about the Yanks? Ever run into any of them during the war?
Ran into them? I was running a mess hall up in Brisbane for a few months. You wouldn't imagine the sort of things they used to get up to.
Wouldn't I just?
Sorry to interrupt, but we've arrived.
So we have. Better get going, eh? Thanks for the lift, Sid. It was beaut having a chat away from all them bars and fences.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Now, Elizabeth, you listen to those doctors. They do know what they're talking about.
OK, Sid. I won't give them no arguments.
Good out. Off you go. I'll wait.
Oh, Sid, I think we'd better get a taxi back.
Oh, fair enough. See you ladies later then.
Thanks again, Sid. He's a very nice man, that one.
Yes. Well, come on. I think we better find you a very nice doctor.
Doreen?
Oh, David.
Hey, what's going on?
I just want to speak to Doreen for a moment.
It's okay, B. I'm sorry about what happened last
Look,
night.
let's just forget about what happened last night.
But I got you into trouble with Mrs. Davidson.
Well, it wasn't altogether your fault. I should have let you know where I stand. Now, I don't want you to think that I don't like you, Doreen, because I do, but I can't let it go any further. You do understand that, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
I think it's unfair that you've been stopped from attending my classes, but, well, we've all got to follow the rules.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Andrews, may I ask why you're interrupting a work period? You are aware of Mrs. Davidson's ruling about Burns?
Naturally, Miss Bennett, Doreen Burns is not to be alone with me, but as you can see, we're hardly alone.
Then what are you doing here?
I came to announce a new course I intend to bring in.
First I'd heard of it.
What was that, Smith?
I said I wish he'd get on with it.
Well, you've all given me your opinions about the course I was going to run. It's obvious I have to rethink my program. Now, the Education Department has recently introduced a course called Modern Living, which deals with household budgeting, simple accounting, buying real estate. You know, a course designed to help you cope with everyday living.
Oh, great. I buy real estate every day of the week. It'll come in real handy.
Well, it'd be of more use to you than algebra or English grammar. Anyway, have a think about it and let me know. Thank you, Miss Bennett.
Now get back to work. All of you.
Isn't he terrific?
Oh, wake up, Australia. What is it going to take to make you realise he is not interested in you?
He is. He just had to say all that sort of stuff in case Mrs. Davidson kicked him out. He's gone out of his way to get this special course going just so I can go back to his classes.